Hello, I'll show you the Sturfer today. The Sturfer is a high-quality ergonomic office chair, but that's just the side feature. In reality, it's a possibility, like you reverse the cause of back pain without having to make any effort. And now I'll explain how the Sturfer works. Of course, you can do everything with the Sturfer that a normal office chair can. You have a height adjustment, you have a synchronous adjustment here. You can go to the back. You have 4D armrests here, you can rotate them and you can move them. Also do up and down. And you have a seat depth adjustment here, that is, you can drive something out of here and put it back in again, and you have that. The possibility of all things that an ergonomic office chair has. At the bottom there are patented braked casters, which means you can break each individual roller with a small screw as you need it. This means there is no risk of the Sturfer rolling away in any position. And if he brakes too hard, you can simply release it again. Up here, that's the headrest. You can move it up and down here. Do as you need. The headrest function is actually the secondary function, but she can also be used as a headrest. And now I'm going to show you how to get from the sitting to the stumbling position. You grab this red lever down here and you pull it up and you're with it. Then in the upright surfing position. This is the 25-degree position. That's the one to start with. Then you take the two armrests, they are folded back and then you have to be here. Place the footrest on one of the legs and you're almost done. The pelvic press is folded up. To adjust the pelvic press, simply pull the lever. If you want the pelvic press down, you push the lever down, and if you want the pelvic press to go up, then you push the lever up. At the point where you want it to stop, just let go of the button. Holds by itself. You can check the entry width of this cymbal press here with the hand wheel on the set the page, and then you can enter here from the page. You climb in sideways in the direction of this backrest. And then you slide this pelvic press here under the buttocks. It is ideal if you first stand on tiptoe, then that pelvic presser as far as you can, push up and then tiptoe all the way on the buttocks, namely in the buttock crease below the buttocks. And after that you can go back down with your heels. And you can also go further up here depending on your bust size. Move up or down. Yes, you can then lean forward into it, and depending on your height, you can here adjust this backrest by pulling the middle lever, then you turn it up or down a bit. It is ideal if the nipples are at this level, and then do you have the chest presser up here which comes to lie above the chest? Basically on your chest, and you can adjust it a lot here, according to what is most convenient for you. This chest presser has the great advantage that it keeps you very straight, and it's actually the only way really into one. To come to an upright position, there are these back straight holders that are carried like a backpack and are made of fabric. They always wear off a bit, of course, and here with, are you really straight? And that's really one of the ways in order to that really get rid of postural weakness. This 25-degree hyperextension position is enough to stay pain-free. If you have previously become pain-free with appropriate therapy, then 20 minutes in this position alone is sufficient. But now I show the other really sensational attitudes that you can take here. A particularly sensational posture is the stretching of the gluteal muscles. You can fold out this front leg rest here at the front. And it's also possible that you adjust them that way depending on the state of stretching, that you, as an inexperienced person, can get into any stretching position. Then you take your leg and you just lay that leg forward here, and you can work super comfortably at a height adjustable desk. Now this is a stretch position where you put your left leg in 25 degrees. Hyperextension, and the right leg stretches the glutes here. At the same time, you have a bit which is also important for a beginner. The hollow back balanced, which may be in a hyperextension position, can easily arise, but this way the hollow back is balanced and you get no hollow back complaints. The increase in this stretch is, of course, the stretch in the rear. Buttock muscles, especially the piriformis muscle. And you do that by reaching down, mostly having to... You grab the pants a bit and put your leg down here at the front. You can put it down up to 90 degrees in front and that gives you a super. Stretching the hamstrings, including the piriformis muscle. And if you're not that practiced and still very short, then it is possible, of course, also here quite simply in a very oblique way. Put your leg down in the front position and then you can just go with it more and more. Better and better ability to stretch. Continue to straighten until the leg really then rests at 90 degrees at the end. This is of course possible on both sides, which means you can do it. Put your right leg to the left, that's no problem at all. And work normally at the height adjustable desk. Especially with men, it is the case that the front thigh muscle is very, very much abridged, and there's a super feature here too, to be able to stretch it at the same time. For that, you take this tape here, this tape, you just lay it here, down around your foot and tie it up here, and then you have a super stretch here from the front of the thigh while still doing the hip overstretched on the other side. A super comfortable posture to get here with no effort as well. To stretch the front of the thighs, which of course also for back pain is responsible because it involves a very strong tilt of the pelvis forward. As a result, you will of course have a significantly reduced hollow back afterwards. And of course, in order to be really straight at the desk here, it is possible pulling out a drawer here in front, and then you can do it there with one knee. Kneel on it, I'll show you that now. The knee pad, you can use this lever on the side. Pull out, then it slides down, you can unfold it, and then you can just set your size here. You need to kneel with one knee on here. If you have set it optimally for you, then you can now kneel comfortably with your knee on the knee pad and open here at the same time. On the one hand, a stretch of both the hip flexor muscles here as well as the anterior thigh muscles. This is a super perfect stretch. Getting up afterwards is a sensation. You can do a calf stretch from 0 degrees up to 27 degrees in different set levels. For this, you loosen these foot pads here. You can remove them. And you can set it at a different angle and you have one significantly greater stretching of the calf. If you want to do a more severe hip hyperextension instead, the 25 also 37 or 50 degrees possible. To do this, grab the red lever back here and press it. Just move to the next position and you'll have a much stronger stretch. I'm in the 50-degree hip extension position right now and have, at the same time here, the piriformis super stretched. At the same time still, down in the calf area, 27 degrees stretching of the calf muscles. Up here I have a chest presser that keeps me in a holds very upright position. I feel the stretch all over my body. It's a sensational experience. And I can work normally and don't have to do any further exercises. I love the Sturfer. For the exit, or simply the emergency exit, you simply pull here. The middle lever and then the pelvic presser opens here and you can easily get off. Fold up the Sturfer. Quite simply, here it goes down. The two armrests up. Simply fold down here, fold up the backrest and the footboard to the back. You need a table. No problem, we have that too, 3 parts. You lay it down, grab the tool-free legs, plug in.
Nimmst die werkzeuglos zu montierenden Beine. Einstecken.
Plug in, done.
Einstecken. Cut.
Of course there is also a 2. That 2 must be on the other side. Click, plug in, done.
Einstecken. Cut.
It's just a table. You can sit or stand or step on it or adjust the height or the
Oder stehen. Oder surfen.
drive up and down all day. It's just a table. electric, height adjustable, up to 130 centimeters, and super stable.